diamonds in the light.
Have you noticed that after 40, your skin started developing little brown patches, sunspots, or uneven skin tone that wasn't there before? You are not imagining it. Hyperpigmentation becomes more common after 40. But the good news is, once you understand why it's happening, you can absolutely help your skin look brighter, smoother, and more even again. Hello, beautiful. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sylvie, licensed esthetician since 2004. Let's talk about what's happening in midlife skin. So pigmentation is not only about the sun, although sun exposure definitely is a big factor. After 40, what happens is our skin starts to change. So you might notice things like those years of increased UV exposure are suddenly more visible. You have increased inflammation due to hormonal fluctuations, as well as the skin barrier changing due to hormonal fluctuations. So what happens when the hormones fluctuate is they can stimulate melanocytes, the pigment cells that are in the skin, which is why we sometimes can see melasma or patchy pigmentation after our 40s. You may notice that pigmentation is now showing up in a few different ways. One of those ways is age spots or sunspots. And those are the little dark spots that appear from overexposure of UV. Another one would be inflammation pigmentation. That is leftover pigment from acne, inflammation, or irritation. So this is why, as estheticians, we say, please do not pick your skin. Please do not extract your spots. Leave it to the professionals, please. Melasma is a hormonal type of pigmentation, and that often happens in the cheeks, in the forehead, and the upper lip. Each behaves a little differently, which is why having the right skincare routine really matters. When it comes to hyperpigmentation after 40, there are actually a few things that we want to focus on. The first thing being gentle and consistent exfoliation. Number 2 would be antioxidants, because what these do is they help to relieve the oxidative stress and they help to brighten the skin. Number 3 would be ingredients that help to regulate the pigmentation. So they help to calm, I guess you could say, they help to calm the melanocyte activity. And then guess what, everybody? What's your BFF? SPF. So this is absolutely essential. If you are treating hyperpigmentation and you are not using SPF, what's going to happen is that hyperpigmentation is going to get into the deeper layers of skin, and it's going to be so much harder to treat. When we're working on hyperpigmentation after 40, the goal is not aggressive exfoliation. It's about encouraging healthy skin renewal while supporting the skin barrier and brightening the complexion gradually. So I have some products here from Sorella Apothecary that I'm going to be showing you. The first one is the Blackberry Lime Fruitfoliant. This is an exfoliant that you leave on the skin for about 10 to 15 minutes, 1 to 2 times a week. It has 3 very powerful acids in it. It has malic, lactic, and tartaric. So this is a great one for brightening, for hyperpigmentation. There was an antioxidant serum that I believe I mentioned earlier, and it is the Pomegranate Açaí. This is also very high in antioxidants. This one's amazing. and you could use this morning and night. And then this second serum, you have seen this before, the Lemon Lightening Serum. This stuff is amazing. It's actually specifically made to brighten the skin. It has natural lighteners, and it helps to fight pigmentation. So you would apply the Pomegranate Açaí first, and then the Lemon Lightening Serum would go second. The SPFs that I'm going to show you today, you have heard me talk about these. The Topical Tropical Matte SPF, and this is an SPF of 30. This one's great for oily skin, combination skin. If you like a dewy finish, I would not recommend this one. I would actually recommend the Quench and Protect, which is also an SPF of 30. This one is great for dry to normal skin. It's more hydrating. And remember, what is SPF? That's right, it's your BFF. So something to think about is that pigmentation is not only about skincare. I want you to think about it internally as well. So things like stress, hormonal shifts, inflammation in the body due to diet and stress, sun exposure, which we touched upon, and skin barrier health, which we also talked about. So taking care of your skin in your 40s is really about supporting the skin and the barrier, internally and externally. The good news is that inflammation can absolutely improve with the right routine. It just takes consistency, patience, and products that truly support your skin and the barrier. If you're not sure where to start, that's where I come in, or any local esthetician that you know and you trust. So we can help you choose the right products so that your skin can function at its healthiest. And also something that I want you to remember that I probably have mentioned in a previous video is if you don't want to go in for treatments, for skincare treatments with an esthetician, that's completely fine. See if they offer skincare consultations, and that's where you're really going to get a bang for your buck, is by using the products that they recommend consistently, because they have analyzed your skin, they've looked at it, they've talked to you about your concerns, and they know exactly where you need to head. If you would like help choosing products for your skin, you can actually do so online on our website, beautybytheseabandon.com, or I would love for you to come and visit the boutique. We are open in the spring on certain Saturdays. You can find our hours on our Instagram and our Facebook. If you have any questions, please comment below. Thank you so much for joining. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, beauties.